What is this? A new GoPros in America video. Uploading now. Oh, I want to try this. Alright, today is a new day. Last night we accomplished getting exhaust pipe done. We accomplished getting an exhaust pipe done last night, but the problem is I was gonna film starting it up, but then apparently my camera didn't film because I didn't press the on button. And last night I had to Dremel out the inside, and so what happened was the metal got too thin, and when I fired it up, I had to Dremel it out in the first place because some weld got in there, so I had to Dremel it out. And then when I fired it up off camera on accident, I blew holes in it there, so you can see daylight right there. So we're gonna have to weld that up, but my dad is not home right now, so I'll do that later. So right now, what we're gonna do is we are going to put the engine, attach the engine to the mini bike, and we're also gonna put the chain on and chain guards. And so let's go do that. So first off, we need to take this chain off so we can hose down the mini bike and not get the chain rusty. And I also need to take out those two master links and find the right one. Alright, so let's get some needle nose pliers right here. Sorry for the construction in the background. So we got one link here is one link is the right link and one link is the wrong link. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's the wrong link. That's the right link. So we need to, oh, there we go. One clip and and two clips. And I'm in these little clips. These little clips basically come off, and then there's that little spacer right there on both. And on this other one, I didn't have the right master link, so I had to grind down. So instead of it looking like this, looks like one side is very focused. Right, one side is very much thinner than the other. And that's because this, I had to add one extra link when I put the Predator 212 in there. That extra link was too small. See right there? Compared to the rest, yeah. And so I will take this and that, and wait, no. Thinner one, yeah, all right. So take this, put it right here with that. And this, and here's the actual chain. Now we're gonna pull the chain off, which is done, and now let's go take it outside. And the reason I'm doing this is because when the Predator 212 engine that I had on it that I rebuilt, when it broke off, it slung a lot of oil on this thing, so I do need to wash this off. I'm not gonna use the pressure washer, I'm just gonna get a standard hose, because it doesn't need much unless I want to scrub it. Yeah, I'll go get the scrubber and just scrub away. And there we go, we got it all cleaned up. And let's go move this around so we can get most of the water off, and then we can dry off whatever we have left. Run. Move sideways, move sideways. Run. Wee. Alright, let's get it across the rack. Honestly, that was just me messing around. Look at those surfaces. And you always want to work on something clean than something dirty. That will dry. See you in a sec. Alright, let's first start on getting the engine mounted up. And we only have 3 bolts. That's interesting. That'll be fine. We can only use 3 bolts. Just don't talk about it. So I'm gonna pick up this engine on the motor plate. And we want to get our nuts and bolts. Take our bolt and set it there. So when we slide it in, it goes right in. Right in. Got our second one. It will go right in. Where's our third one? Our third one is right here, but where did the washer go? Just had it. Yes, it is over here. And there we go. Or, yeah, there we go. So now the others are in. We want to take our nuts and we want to go on the underside with them and get on. Maybe I should just flip this thing over and washed it because grime got under there too. I wonder how. It's anyway. And you want to have your engine all the way back to start with chain tightening and then, or putting the chain on. Then you can tighten up the chain when you pull the engine forward. So you're not really, so you're not messing up. And this is very greasy. Oil, and water. The water's fine. The oil's been there for a while. Soap and water. Okay, my cleaner. And this stuff will just come right off. And now let me get the chain on. So we got this chain right here. Let's take some WD-40, point it somewhere, like right here, and just spray it down. I usually do it on both sides. People think it's a little much, but I really should be using this thing. Except I'm making a mess all over the ground. Alright, there we go. Chain's all buttery. Shouldn't go that way, but okay. Now, we can take this. Oh, that is terrible. Okay. Now I can take it and go up. I'm trying to show you guys without touching the camera. And you wanna go like this. Tighten it. Go forward. Then you want to get your shoot. And get your master link on. Put that on. Get your stuff, get your link, and get your clip, but you want to have the clip, you want to have this clip facing the close size facing the direction of the clip. So if you have it on the other way, it will pop off, but if you have the close side on, it won't. Once I, then you'll click and see the chain is super loose. That's why you don't tighten down your chain, your engine bolts yet, and that's why you have the chain. That's why you have the chain tensioner as loose as possible when putting on a chain. You want everything loose as possible when you're putting on a chain, and then you get it right and then tighten it down. And if it's still loose when you max out everything, then you just have to take a link out of your chain and then go back to restart. Link or a few. Well, depends. Alright, now I am going to want to get some, I just want to get that chain guard and then I'll get that. Alright, I'm assuming that's a 10 mil. 12, 10, 12, feature. Yeah, 10 on top. Yes, 10 on top. Let's check with this one. No, it's bigger. It's 13. Where's my 13? Oh, right here. 13 right here. Yes, it's 13. So now I will. And don't worry, I'll clean up before. Got my 13 on the bottom. My 10 on top. And it's all tightened down with 3 bolts. Don't talk about that. So now I want to get a chain guard and 2 chain guards. Let's see where they are at. It's probably right here. Yes, they are right here. Got 2 bolts. And here we go. We got this one. Yeah. This one, that one. I feel like this one goes on top. It just go, oh no, it goes really like this. This goes on top, so we go put this one in. Once we do, so that's some threaded on. And we get this one on. I need a washer for that one. But should be fine. And we got that. And we want to cover up the fuel filter from the chain. Not sketchy at all. What? Oh, I installed this back bracket backwards. Let me go fix that. Unless I leave the tools out. If you do steal your brother's tools, just don't leave them out. Put them back how they were exactly. And he will never know. So, now that looks better. Okay, back to what I was doing. I was putting this cover on. Yeah. go. Now that's on, that's on. Now I need to do this chain tensioner. Then we can hook up kill switch, hook up throttle. Then we'll be waiting on exhaust to be welded up and dremelled again. So I need to clean up this, clean up that, and hook up kill switch. Ah, perfect. That's one. That's two. Now, oh shoot, we need that. Okay, so how this kill switch works is there is two wires. One wire going to the coil. That's basically the positive. And when you connect these two, you have contact. And then you want to have a ground behind that. So you can have ground. So you basically, oh, sorry. So this is a ground wire and this is a ground wire. No. Yeah. So basically, when ground wires are apart, they are fine. But this switch basically touches them together when you don't want it to run, and it basically makes the coil stop making spark. So what will happen was your engine can't survive without ignition or spark, so your engine will die, basically. And, well, this is on purpose. This is good dying. Bad dying is when you blow it up. Oh, shoot. And so basically, it will slow down or die when you want the engine off, and that you can oh, that took some work. And so basically, no explosion can happen without heat or spark. So basically, kills the engine and it will make sure it doesn't run. And that's how kill switches work. Same on a car engine. It will eliminate the path for the spark to go to, or it'll eliminate the spark and all, and then on the distributor, so it won't send a signal to the coil packs, and then your engine won't get spark, and it will, and each piston will slow down after every revolution and die because of the amount of force needed to make each piston and rod and all that friction or the load that is put on the engine. So basically, something stays in motion till acted upon another force. Newton's first laws of physics. Yeah. It's Newton's laws of physics. So basically, it has, the engine didn't have any force or friction to slow it down, it'd just continue to go on. But since the engine has force to stop it, it will it'll stop because there's nothing propelling it and there's an opposite force. Then when it stops, everything's even. Yes. Alright, so let me fire this thing up and make sure the kill switch works. So, oh, this doesn't even work. I will sit on it. All right, so it does work. And last episode I was an idiot, or 2 episodes ago, whatever. I was an idiot and ran that thing without oil. And basically, everything is metal and metal. And that creates a lot of friction and basically wears on everything. And the worst part to an engine is basically the fire up. The fire up, basically, starting an engine is probably the worst possible thing to do, except for running out of oil and start up. So basically, I put 100 pulls or 100 starts more wear on the engine. That since I ran it for 30 seconds or 20 or whatever without any oil. All right, now I have my throttle return spring since we removed the governor. We have this, so we can put a throttle cable back on wherever I have the throttle cable. I'll find it. These tools are very good. So we got no. Oh yeah, and I also took out this piece out of my twist grip. So I need to add this thing back in. So here we go. We need to first off put this thing through. But I also need to put, so we go through here, and we go through here, and we go through here, and then we go through here. Many things go through. And and so your engine, just be careful, guys. Be very careful when you remove the governor. Don't keep the RPMs up high unless you have a built flywheel, because everything will have a failure to do things. So your flywheel basically pull apart and you won't have an engine, or you'll have an engine, just it won't be that good. So always be careful, guys, when removing the governor. Alright, I need to tighten that down more, but, so I got it over that. It's not interfering with anything. I'll have it go around, up, or it won't. I'll have it go like this. Yeah, that's better. Have it go down. Then I'll have it go through and around and up. And then I'll screw that in a little bit. And take my screwdriver and pull this apart. And I'll show you how to do and how to install your throttle cable with a twist grip. So you want to first take it apart, then you want to slide it off, or you want to actually just pull both screws out. This is the same for pretty much anything with a twist grip, unless it's that like one style. So got these two parts of it. And so you want to screw this in all the way. And you'll see that little barrel at the bottom. You want to basically pick that up with something. I prefer a flathead, which I might have to get in a second. You basically want to pull that thing, or you can come over here and push through right here. I left this purposely undone. So I want to push, and you see that it will, doesn't want to push. But once you get it, go right here, get it, and then you don't want to pull it out, so you want to tighten this first, like at the end. And then we'll go back later. So I'll basically tighten this so the end doesn't come out. Or you could just skip that whole thing and apply it dry, like without anything on it. So this came out. This pulls back the throttle. See that? And then, oh, where's that little piece that I had? Okay, so here's how you're gonna do it. You're gonna take this, you guys watching? You're gonna put this piece in, so that clamps it down. You wanna make sure this is spread apart, this little area. You wanna take it, put the barrel right here, and then it's all set up like that. Then you wanna twist the barrel a little bit, then put the cap on. And then I'll put one screw in at the moment. You might have to take this apart when putting it back on. So you basically wanna, where's my, that's on the other side. You wanna put this on. And then you got it tighten down a little bit, get the other screw. No, throw the screw apparently. And then you want to get up, put it on, put the other screw on, get your screwdriver, and get both screws tightened up, however you want it. You want this out of any way so you can adjust it. And you can do that and do this. You basically, you want to tighten it down. And don't strip the screws. So now you want to test it. When you pull it, your throttle should move like that. And I have full throttle. You want to push this back to make sure if you have idle. If not, you have to adjust the linkage. And now, since I've done that, I need to take this. Or if it doesn't pull back, you need to do this. Here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Uh-oh. Okay. Saved it. Basically get your needle nose pliers. Take your needle nose pliers. You want to pull on this end, and then you want to see how that all just came out. And you want to twist it a little bit and see if it comes in. Then you want to get it idle. Take your screwdriver, pull it, and keep it at idle. Then you want to do this. Don't want to strip it. Now mine is tight and my linkage is working. And you want to start it up with your hand on the kill switch to make sure your idle is set. So, and if it's not, you need to unscrew this and let this bar go back a little bit more, because you can adjust it on your idle thing right there if it's adjustable. All right, mine's working and my ears are gone now. So now we just wait for an exhaust pipe and we need to buy a muffler and it'll be ready. Oh, you want to have, so this tube right here that in the other video, I meant to have it down like this. So you see, goes down so no dirt will really go in from like coming in like that or coming in like that. You'd have to have a specific case where it goes like this. And the tire spinning this way so it always push down. And so now you gotta wait for the exhaust to be done. And I'm almost done with my chip. All right, see ya like tonight at 5 o'clock or something. Scrub, 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 scrub.